Good afternoon, friends in Africa. Thank you for waiting for this long time while we're doing registrations in Nigeria regarding the NAFDAC. I'm going to put you through about Coral Club and their perspective. We're going to make a lot of changes in Nigeria and in Africa beyond, making the world beautiful. Health concept. In Coral Club, we have two concepts. First, the health concept and then the wealth concept. But basically, we'll start with the health concept. Now, regarding the health concept, there are 4 steps to achieve it. You can see on the screen. And this year in 2018, we encourage you to join us in the campaign in order to reach out to 11 families or 11 persons in order to give them maximum perfect health. And when we talk about perfect health, you can see in the center is the harmony of all 3 parameters of perfect health. We have the physical health, the financial health, and the psycho-spiritual health. If any of these is lacking, it means you're not perfectly healthy. You can see the instances based on everyone. Regarding the harmony, let's assume the father has achieved harmony. Definitely the father will talk to the wife, okay, to achieve the same harmony. In that way, you become union, and you start to reach out to people all over the world and beyond, also within Africa. We have the family and friends, the wealth, and the different continents where Coral Club are. It doesn't matter what you are, even a baby can be part of Coral Club. The growing children, the adults, adolescents, and the old. Everybody, there's no restriction in Coral Club. Now I'll put you through in the case scenarios. Most people say when they lack the physical health, definitely they go to a doctor in a hospital. So I'm going to put you through in the hospital case scenario and what we do in Coral Club. In hospital case scenario, basically we call those people that have ill health patients. They come to us as doctors. We have different specialties. Now, the idea of doctors in the hospital is to make an organ approach. When someone is sick, comes complain, we try to take history. First of all, we try to ask questions. What we're doing at that time is called the subjective examination. Now, when we are satisfied with the subjective examination, we go into the objective examination. That's when we send the person by the specialist to do a test. And after the test, we can draw a conclusion and give a diagnosis. What we are trying to do as doctors is to restore the function controlling the systems. Now, these results, we have 12 systems in our body making us the human being we are, be you a child or an adult or old person. Now, in Coral Club perspective, we don't stop what they do in hospital, but we give a better outcome to combine and supplement what they do in hospital. So it's wrong for health companies to say, okay, doctors are not doing right, come to us. No, we don't do this at all in Coral Club. Rather, in Coral Club, we do a cellular approach, because before these organs were formed, there were tissues. Then from the tissues are the cells, and the cells swim in the liquid environment of our body. That liquid environment of our body, we call them the body fluids. And body fluids have 3 main parameters, though there are several parameters by the World Health Organization. Now, the 3 main parameters of the body fluids, the clarity, charge, and pH. And you can see the types of the body fluids in our body. And based on the 3 parameters, this, depending on the age bracket of the person, of the consumer, or you say of the patient in hospital case scenario, these are the parameters. It's all true negative and alkaline pH. Now, you will learn some secrets today. What really happens to people? Why do they fall ill? Everything is because of mankind. God never created anybody to fall ill. First of all, from the womb, when the fetus is in the womb, before the child is born. Now, when the child is born, that's when the affection of the life starts. You can see what we take day to day in our lives, all acidic. So we call this the danger zone and toxicity. But we do this in order to get satisfaction. We cannot stop to do it. But while you do it, do you have something to keep the buffer system working well? That's why we have the first step, superhydration, which helps you maintain and clean you up, revitalizing your life every day. And you can achieve the active life zone, which is with the Coral Mine or superhydration with Head 500, which are proposing only whole of the world from Coral Club. Again, based on this year, 2018, if you make the summation of the year, it's 11. So we encourage you to get 11 families to get for each package 110 points. And for this 110 points, this is what comes in the package. This is a one-time purchase. You can see the 4 steps in Coral Club. Remember, perfect health, You have superhydration, the first step, systems detox, we have the cellular nutrition, and the prevention, or you say protection. Now, when you must have achieved the health perspective, you've reached out to friends, well-wishers. The idea is, how do you make compensation for all the activities you're doing regarding being a Coral Club partner? That is when we come into the wealth concept. And wealth concept is correlated to health. Remember the 3 parameters of the health. We have the financial health. So Coral Club gives you wealth concept. You gain 4 main benefits. Again, how do you try to strategize with the Coral Club? Meeting 110 points of our offer. And also to have the 100% perfect health. Remember, the first wealth is your health. Okay. Now, when you join Coral Club, initially you're a consumer. A consumer, based on our package, gets the Coral Club package for 110 points for the products we have offered regarding the 4 steps of health. Consumers can introduce other consumers as a rule, and you earn 5% of what they have earned. Assistant is just like the consumer, but the difference is the assistant gets a business kit. The same way, these things can stay in your Coral wallet, whereby if you want to buy a subsequent offer, you can have discounts from this amount. Now, when you start as a partnership with Coral Club, your first stage, you are a director. Being a director, you have a target. Remember our package meeting up to 11 people? It means 11 people plus yourself, because you do what you preach others to do. Now, it's about 12 points times 110 points is 1,320 points. And that's, you can analyze the amount you can earn by doing that monthly. On the monthly pay, regarding about the family, imagine a family where you have one more director under you. Imagine a husband, the silver director already, we call the person. And the director under the husband, the wife, is achieving 6 and the husband achieving 6, also falling within the 12. And this is the monthly pay that comes to the family. Now, the next game is the God director. You have 2 legs. From the director, you're like somebody with no legs, silver director with 1 leg, God director with 2 legs. And you can extend to the generations that you will lead for reaching out to people. And you can understand the money you make outside what you're doing activities as a God director. Next is the Emerald director. It's as if you're developing 3 legs. Now, you have about a minimum of 4 directors counts till the 4th generation. Again, the calculations or variance of the price. Now, the Diamond director, now you have complete links, working hard and reaching out to people. So we consider you have 4 links, the 4 links. You have minimum of 8 directors till 5th generation. Again, there are different variants on how to reach out to people. Just know one thing, Coral Club is very special because we are not like every other company that do the pyramid. You can do your thing in your own way, just follow the guidelines. They have several variants of how to achieve this, for sure. Again, thank you for having me for the second episode or second phase of our presentation. We always have a saying in Nigeria, who wants to be a millionaire? In Coral Club, that is possible. That's why I'm going to introduce you what it means to be an executive. In Coral Club is a different level in the company. An executive, you still maintain your 4 legs because it's like a 4-legged man or legged woman. But one of your, all the 4 legs down to the 6th generation. If you remember in the Diamond director, we talked about to the 5th generation. Now it's to the 6th generation and onwards you enjoy 1% of the 7th generation to the infinity. Once your levels are sustained, this evaluation of the monthly pay, for you to have an idea, we have a success forecast regarding your monthly activity. Try every time to increase your director status. And also, within the sustenance of this success, you have 2 options to get a car, Mercedes-Benz A-Class or B-Class. Or you can make another choice if Mercedes is not your brand. Silver executive, again, still 4-legged person. Now this time here is 16 directors minimum, and here you move up to 24 directors. But being a silver executive, you have an executive under you. So you have 2 parts, the executive leg and the rest 3 legs regarding the director status. And down again up to 7th generation infinity, however you want to grow. Remember, we have several variants in Coral Club of how you build your own team. We have an evaluation of the pricing. Later you can do the calculations. We have a success forecast regarding the cumulative points according to months. If you're having an increment by the 5th month, when 4 consecutive months have been attained, by the 5th month you get the car. Again, it's C class or E class, or whichever brand you wish to have. Double silver executive, 4-legged man or woman, 24 directors. Here you enjoy 2% of the 7th generation downwards. Here again, it's a different level, having 3%. So as you move, you increase with passion, you increase with wealth. So this is how you become a millionaire. And you drive nice cars. Again, focus regarding the double silver executive. You have 2 executives under you. There are percentages evaluated of 10 plus 2 here on the executive branches. And you have the plus 3 regarding your director status. So irrespective you have an executive, you continue to maintain the payouts from your directors as well. And here is a focus, giving you an idea on how you can improve yourself, and you can be given a GLC. Now the next one is how you start to really hold on to being a millionaire. Here you're becoming a millionaire, you're holding on to being a millionaire in Coral Club. Here's Gold Executive. We can start calculating because the money is growing. So we have an evaluation of the monthly pay and give you an idea. It's still 4-legged, and you have 3 executive legs of the branches from your downline. You enjoy 4% from the director status, and you have a forecast, and you have a better cars given, which is GLE or CLS. Here is a forecast. Platinum executive. Now, the businessman or businesswoman is growing more like a millipede, growing 6 legs. I know every human being has 4 legs, 4 limbs, but when the money is excess, you have to extend with other limbs. So it means 6 legs, still 24 directors, you have up to 6 executive branches, and this is the evaluation of the monthly pay. If the status is sustained within 4 consecutive months, this is a forecast we have prepared in order to encourage you how to meet up to your targets. Remember, for every consumer is 110 points. Then you can evaluate how many you are meeting up here. So you get an S-Class or GLS. These are luxury brands, all luxury cars. Then when you get to a star executive, it's now a different level. We say, let the sky be your limit, but in this stage, the sky is your stepping stones. You've crossed the sky and you're stepping on the sky. It means 10 executives, 24 directors, 7th generation down to infinity. You enjoy 5% from the directors platform and executive 10. So this is truly, here is a centipede, here is truly a millipede. And you can evaluate this an evaluation of a monthly pay or more, depending on the variant you've decided to grow your business. And here is a forecast. And you get a Maybach. This is the most expensive Mercedes-Benz car ever known on planet today. All these Mercedes-Benz, they're all luxury cars. We know the people in Africa love good cars, so Coral Club is bringing down good things for you in Africa. And after this, you think about a dream. So maybe the dream might be when you have a 10-star executives under you, you might be thinking of getting a jet plane. It's possible in Coral Club because of the kind of money you'll be making. And we want to thank you, first of all, before you think about the wealth, be corally healthy, and then you can become corally wealthy. Follow us on Twitter at Coral Health NG. Follow us also on Instagram at Coral Club Nigeria. And feel free to always call in, meet anywhere, join the 6 million members all over the world, and enjoy the passion with Coral Club. Thank you.